actually docked in a different area and see if maybe that will make a difference. Because I'm
Okay.
using a webcam that's attached to my desktop. So maybe
Okay.
that'll fix it.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna step out.
Okay. Thank you, Christine.
Sure. Okay, it looks like we have some people jumping in, being let in. All right, thank you all for your patience. Who loves technology? Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a networking session here. Ray is right. And actually, I just sent you back a message to the platform. So with that, we want to allow you all to get to know each other as well. So I know that we are not able to pull you all on video and pull you all off of mute, so to speak. But if you all can take a minute, especially if you are a business owner or representing a business, assuming you are in some capacity or another, otherwise, I'm not really sure how you found this conference, but throw your info in the chat. So that way, if you see something come up or someone come up that you want to connect with, then great. We highly, highly, highly encourage you to do that. Connect with each other, ask each other questions, find out a little bit more about how you might be able to help and serve each other. So yes, what is your business all about? And how do we get a hold of you? Okay, quite a few people in here, great. And speaking of businesses, we have quite a few exhibitors that are a part. Many of them were or are sponsors, as well as exhibitors. So a fun little twist on the virtual conference is in your platform, you have the ability to visit these exhibitors both or either on from a virtual standpoint, like maybe they have some files for the company or the website from the company, maybe even a video that they have created to work with these virtual conferences. You have the ability to visit them after this session is over. I actually will be in there too. I would love to meet as many of you as possible. I have a Zoom set up so that you can visit me virtually. I'll just be kind of hanging out in there until somebody jumps in and we can chat and get to know each other a little bit better. As I mentioned, I'm an executive coach with Novus Global, which is an elite level of executive coaches that are worldwide. We're all over the world and love helping to just take people to the next level. We kind of say that we go beyond high performance, and I'd love to share with you what that means. All right, we have some people jump in here. We have Dan, who had lots of great questions last segment. Appreciate you all jumping in with your questions and attention and time. Shows the speakers respect that you're paying attention and that you are giving them your time. And I know it's hard on a virtual setting sometimes when you can have different windows open or the phone or kids or whatever. So the fact that you all are still here jumping into every segment, I applaud you. And I know Suling does, as well as the entire staff and group here with the Move Forward with the Purpose conference.
And I want to take this opportunity as well to remind all our participants that you can reach us out anytime to get free business counseling. Remember, we're hosting different webinars and workshops every week. All of those are for free and meant to be for you. We work really hard to put all of this together. So we do want to see you taking advantage of. Remember, we have experts in marketing, we have experts in hub certifications, we have experts in the PPP, all those resources that you're looking for, we have them. So take advantage of them. We really look forward to meet you. Our business counselors are ready to assist you. So I'm gonna leave here on the chat our website, and you can register there for business counseling. You're going to be able to see our calendar and what we do, and also to see our programs inside our organization. Remember, with the Women Business Center, but the National Institute hosts great programs that you should be checking if you can partner with them as well. So I'm going to leave that links on the chat. And if you have questions, do feel more than welcome to just chat us or give us a call and schedule an appointment.
Great. Yes, we have Dan in here. And we have Sherry on here as well. She just put her info in. And Sherry, as well as I believe at least one, if not two other people, have some special segments that are a part of this conference that you can access through your platform as well. I know that they spent a lot of time and energy as well putting into those segments to bring you more content, more opportunities to learn and grow in your leadership skills, your abilities, and more. So make sure you check that out as well. And for those of you, if you are just kind of jumping back in here, we are encouraging you to put your name, so who you are, what you do, maybe even what you're looking for. That's one of the best parts about getting to know people and networking with people and connecting with people is who can you connect somebody else with, right? It's not always about, you know, how can I get a new client or how can I get new business? Now, that's not a bad thing to think. We're all wanting to grow in our business and grow our revenue and grow in our outreach, but a lot of it is, I love being able to connect somebody with somebody else I know when they have a mutually beneficial thing that they can work on together, or, hey, I'm looking for this. Oh, great. I know somebody that's looking for this. So let me pair you up and do a warm introduction and allow you to take it and run with it. So we really want you all to be able to do that. So who you are, what you do, maybe what you're looking for, throw that in the chat so that we can help you out. And just to fill you on, we are just having a bit of a technical difficulty with one of the speakers, so we want to make sure that we can get her in here. And in the meantime, again, feel free to kind of jump around the platform, play with the different links and the different things that you can check in on. Awesome. Thanks, Nicole. Mobile Medical Labs. Love that. Great. Thanks, Kathy. And how about we do this too? How about we throw in the chat? So drop it there, drop it in the chat. The biggest takeaway you have had so far today. So maybe it's a learning point, maybe it's even a connection point, maybe you've connected with somebody separately, but your favorite thing that you have gotten so far out of spending your time with us today. Yes, and great point. If you are typing it in, when you go to next to the to feature, right? So next to the to field, I should say, make sure you're clicking on all panelists and attendees so that we can all see what you are writing. And not just the panelists, make sure the attendees can see. So click on and make sure you choose in that drop down all panelists and attendees. All right, if you are just joining us while we are waiting on a speaker coming in, we are loving the fact that people are jumping in the chat and putting in their name, who they are, what they do, maybe what they're looking for or who they're looking to meet so that we can help serve each other and connect people together, as well as maybe your biggest takeaway for the day so far. Maybe a favorite speaker moment, an aha that you may have had. We'd love for you to throw that in there. Awesome, the legal and financial segment. Yep, lots of great information there. And I give them props. That's hard to go through quickly. There's a lot of things that they could go over.
And also remember, we have financial classes every month, so feel welcome to sign up for those. We're gonna make sure that everyone that's signing for the event is added to our database. So every time that we have any class, webinar, training, certification, or conference, anything that we're hosting, we're gonna make sure that you receive that information as well. And like I said at the beginning, I share our website on the chat as well as the National Institute. Don't forget to check those. I think they will find very interesting information there. And if you have any questions, you can also let us know on the chat or schedule an appointment with us.
Nathaniel, I just wish it was longer and in person. I'm with you on that, my friend. All right, great work making a virtual conference work. That goes to Suling and her team for sure. Yeah, the intermissions help. Get up and stretch a bit. And I know I find out all about most of the Women's Business Center workshops and trainings and certifications through the email that they send out on a regular basis. So Suling, if they want to get on that email list, what's the best way to do that?
Well, if you're already registered for, like, if you're here today, we will include you. We have your emails, we have your information. So we're gonna make sure that you're added to our contact list, and you will be receiving all the information that we are going to be hosting from events, webinar, classes, like I said before. So just in case you want to schedule a business counseling session, you can go to our website, and you will type your email, and then you will receive the date and the time of your appointment. So again, if you're ready, if you are on this conference, you are going to be added to our contact list.
Awesome. How about this too? In light of the fact that this is a kind of the financial segment of this conference, what questions do some of you have? Maybe we can even address them beforehand, or the speakers can kind of be prepped for this to address them during our Q&A segment. But what questions do any of you have on maybe small business financing, or maybe even questions of, oh, I wish I had known this at the beginning. I mean, I guess you wouldn't know yet, but like, what were the questions that you had at the beginning of your business, or things that you have maybe been struggling with, or that you just really wanted to have answered to help move your business forward, especially in light of SBA loans and all the things that have happened over the last year. So if you have any questions now, same thing, throw them in the Q&A, and we will try to prompt our speakers with those ahead of time too. All right. I've enjoyed everything. I enjoyed the disparity results. Try to visit the Hub and WB Center workshops before the pandemic. I visited the events hosted by the WBC and the Institute. All right, another props to you, Suling, you and your team. Okay, Nicole says, thanks, this was a great event. Connie Brock, new business owner. All right, new business owner, congratulations. We invest in undervalued properties and rehab them to rent to the community. Super cool. Looking for funding. Enjoyed the organized money. Great. Yeah, definitely connect with her. Sherelle's fantastic. Connect with her, and then hopefully we can get some great information too from Jonathan and Capri, because I'm sure you have lots of questions as a new business owner and finding that funding. Isn't that always the question? The funding, the funding. And also, Nathaniel, I'll do a follow-up question to you, wishing it was longer. So if you have suggestions on maybe what else you would love to have covered, what you'd love to see more of, I'm sure the Women's Business Center and their team would love to hear that, so they can continue to make this event better and better and better moving forward. Marketing my business, marketing, great. Love it. Yeah, there's a lot out there on what is best, what is most appropriate, which platform should you be on, how do you use social media, to pay for ads or not to pay for ads, all the questions. Again, thanks for your patience all. I wish I knew a lot more about finances, but that is just not my wheelhouse. Otherwise, I would teach you all the things I know. All right, Mary Chen Language Services. Very cool. Love the mobile app and the functions. I know, isn't it fun how techy we're getting? I mean, that is one thing. It has really had, this pandemic's really had people step up their tech game. Looking for more opportunities to do business with the state. Great, so hopefully you loved and got a ton out of that last segment. You can connect with John. And Tammy. All right, setting up your business.
Cap reconnect.
Marketing section, social media outreach. Okay, so more on marketing. Great, so we'll make sure that they take note. And maybe you'll see some upcoming webinars. Who knows? Actually, why don't we do that too? So speaking of marketing, and as Capri brings all of her stuff up and takes a deep breath, because we know how that goes, why don't you all throw your social media handles in the chat as well? Feel free to follow each other, check each other's stuff out, and connect with each other. All right, it looks like we can hear you. Can you talk a little bit, Capri? Oh no, we cannot hear you. Business credit tips. Okay, we can see what they might be jumping in here. And we have some great questions coming up in too. All right, let's see what else. Great. Okay, looking to step up my staffing services.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, everyone.
It's fine. We're good. We're good. Okay. So we will pull a little bit of a timing audible here. We will make it work. We have some questions already kind of coming in. We've already taken care of a little bit of what to do after this, but I still want to give you a proper introduction. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, right now we have Caprice Ziegler, who is a retail branch leader and small business liaison at BB&T Bank. And I want to do this because you are a working mom and an Eagles fan, which is shout out to my husband's family. So
Yeah.
she has a passion for business and finance. What she loves most about her career is meeting with new and existing retail and small business clients daily and being a part of the joy they feel when they've helped take one step closer to sound financial wellness and success. So go for it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that introduction. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Caprice Ziegler, and I'm representing BB&T Now Truist. I do currently lead the branch at our Lewisburg, North Carolina location. I've been with Truist for 10 years. I advocate for all of my clients to achieve financial success and economic stability from a personal and a business banking viewpoint. I'm not sure if a lot of people know, because it's fairly new, but BB&T is currently merging with SunTrust. We will still operate currently as two separate entities, but are in some of the final blending phases where you will soon see each company operate only under the name of Truist. We not only service your personal banking needs, but we also provide a variety of products that suit your business needs as well. Whether it be a checking or savings account, a terminal to process debit and credit transactions on the go, or even at your business location, business vehicle loan needs, insurance, loans on commercial property, or even a platform to help you with your payroll and tax compliance. We have it all. Here at Truist, our goal is to build a relationship with your business. We want to ensure that you have a person like myself to call or email anytime you need guidance on a business financial decision. We pride ourselves on being your one-stop shop. I'd like to begin today addressing the most common topic amongst many business owners, especially during these unprecedented times that many of us all over the world are experiencing. The number one question I've been asked is, what are my options as it pertains to any cash flow fluctuation that your business may be experiencing currently or could in the near future? So BB&T offers a variety of lending products that can assist you, the owner, during times where your business may have an unexpected decline in income, in which you may be experiencing a little tightness in your budget. As a business owner, we want to understand how you are paid and what expenses you need to cover daily, weekly, and monthly. Once we gain a clear understanding of this, we are able to determine what amount of money from a line of credit perspective would help you make those payments, whether it be for rent, a loan for your business, property, utilities, payroll, auto expenses, insurance, etc. Once this amount is determined, we then would apply you for a line of credit where you're able to transfer the money into your operating business account, write a check, or simply withdraw cash. You may also be wondering what you need in order to qualify for this product. Our bank in particular asks that you at least be in business for 2 years. Any parties that have 25% or more ownership in the business are required to be guarantors on the line of credit. There is an initial pull of your personal credit, but the line of credit itself will only reflect on your business tax ID number, which is always great. It builds credit for your business. We then ask for your 2 years most recent tax returns for your business and personal to include any K-1s if that's applicable at all. This, of course, is used to determine whether your business can sustain repayments of the line of credit, and if so, what amount your business can handle. How much money can my business qualify for, you may ask? Well, our minimum is $3,500 and we go up to $50,000. Any line amount that's higher than that will require a separate form of collateral or one-to-one liquidity. Payments can be set up as interest only or 1.5% of the outstanding balance. Closing costs associated with your line of credit is set up on an annual basis of $200 a year. The cost is charged up front at the time of closing for the first year and then charged to the line thereafter. The line itself is in place for at least 3 to 4 years. At the time of maturity, someone like me would call you to discuss whether you'd like to retain your line of credit at that time, or we can do the line again for you to have for another 3 to 4 year period, or you can just simply say you don't want to have the line anymore. We try to make this process as seamless as possible. The turnaround time on something like this can be as quick as a week to 2 weeks based on how quickly you provide the documents needed to process the request. We also offer loans on commercial property, vehicles for business need, as well as equipment. We follow the same guidelines mentioned and require the same documentation. We can offer this option no matter how small or how big your company is. It's based on need and definitely not size. Should you ever need any business financial advice or assistance, I myself, as a Truist branch leader, would love to assist you. Thank you all for your time.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And just props to you for jumping in after all the tech fun, because I know how that goes. All right, so stick with us. You can hop off camera if you'd like, as we introduced Jonathan here. So Jonathan, if you want to come on, make sure you're jumping in. Awesome. Okay, so here we have Jonathan Kalberg, Business Lending Officer at Coastal Credit Union. Hold on, there we go. Thank you. So I want to make sure y'all know Jonathan is an experienced loan officer who specializes in small business lending. And for over 16 years, he's worked in the financial industry. So he is driven by the desire to help small businesses and takes pride in providing the best loan product for each unique situation. So Jonathan, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be with everybody today and talk about what's needed to apply for a loan and what to expect. So I do have a PowerPoint I'd like to share. Let's get this going here. Can everybody see that?
Yes, we can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, great. Yeah, so thanks again for that introduction. My name is Jonathan Caliberg. I'm a business loan officer with Coastal Credit Union. And just like to talk today a little bit about what Coastal can offer and what you need to get ready to apply for a business loan. So let's get started here. Yeah, so what are we going to talk about today? Thank you for that introduction. That pretty much covers that. Yeah, I've been with Coastal for 7 years and been doing business lending for about 4. And just going to go over, how to apply and, what to get ready basically and what to expect. And I can touch base. It'll be echoing a little bit of the previous presenter, but I can go over the different types of loans that we offer. And then I will be happy to answer any questions. So, all right, let's see, get this slide going. Yeah, so again, I'm the business loan officer at Coastal Credit Union. I'm actually the only small business loan officer at Coastal. Coastal's been doing business lending for about roughly 20 years. As many of you may know, we're the old IBM credit union. So we did see a need for business lending based on our membership. A lot of people would have small businesses on the side, working for IBM full time, and then consulting business, stuff like that. So we decided to provide a small array of business lending options and deposit accounts as well. And some benefits of working with a credit union. We tend to have lower rates and fees. A lot of banks have a prepayment penalty on their loans. Coastal, no prepayment penalty. You do have in-house loan servicing, and you do have a group of experienced loan officers. I've lived in the Triangle basically my whole life, so I know the area well and kind of know the real estate market as well. So, all right, so you're ready to apply. So you might want to check with your institution, but this is what Coastal does. As far as a credit card, that's the only product you can apply for online. Everything else would need to be through me. So say you're ready to go. I would send you an email with what's needed. And then you can reply to the email, upload it to our sandbox, or drop it by a local branch and we can get going. So yeah, the items that you do need. So you would need an application, of course, and I can get that to you. We do require a personal financial statement. We have our own template. We can also use one of yours if you already have that available. Basically lists assets, liabilities, net worth. We have a business questionnaire. Of course, I'll be talking to you about your business details, major customers, ownership structures, and kind of just what you do in general. We do require personal and business tax returns. 3 years we need a minimum of 2. I know that was mentioned before as well. Profit loss statement year to date, showing how you've been doing mid-year if a tax return is not available, and a balance sheet. So that just lists your assets, liabilities, and that kind of thing. So I do want to let you know, Coastal, we don't finance startup businesses. We do have 2 exceptions to that, though. Always an exception to something. We offer a credit card with a max limit of $5,000 for a business that's under 2 years old. Great way to start building business credit, and it's good for short-term needs. The other one is kind of my example previously. We offer a loan up to $50,000. Say, just for example, have a member that works at Cisco, has a consulting business on the side, or another business on the side. It's so as long as his day job income supports the loan request, then we can rock and roll there. And Coastal, we do require a personal guarantee on all of our loans. What's personal guarantee? It's basically, you're going to, kind of what it says, just personally guarantee the loan. Say the business cannot make the payments on the loan, then you'll be personally held responsible for the loan balance. We do require a 680 credit score, and you do have to have a coastal business account. You don't have to have one when you apply, but before the loan is written, you would need to establish a business account. And then you do need to be a primary coastal member or have a primary personal coastal account, not a joint account. And we offer many types of loans, credit cards. They're good for establishing business credit, short-term needs, unsecured term loans, mainly for debt consolidation. Lines of credit, I know that's kind of been mentioned before, but those are good for, lulls in cash flow, whether it's seasonal or you're waiting on invoices to come in. That's a very good tool there. Vehicle loans we offer. I finance anything from a Toyota Camry up to 18-wheeler. Done some conversion vans, that kind of thing. Equipment loans, love doing those. You never know what you can get. Finance cameras, they can get pretty expensive. Also a finance salon chairs, copiers. And we also do commercial property lines of credit as well as commercial mortgage. A real popular loan product that I have is it's residential real estate, but it's titled in an LLC, so it's technically a commercial mortgage. So Coastal offers a wide variety of loan types. And love working with everybody. My other slides are just go into the details of each loan type. You guys can contact Barbara and I can get that to you. Don't want to bore you guys with all the details of that. But yeah, my main thing, I just kind of wanted to let you know, say you're ready to apply for a loan, what can you expect, what you need to get going, get prepared. And that is it in a nutshell. And I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Great. If you, I guess, Jonathan, would not mind stopping sharing your screen. How do you say that? Stop sharing. So we can get your face back, and Capri can jump back too. We do have 2 questions in here. And also thank you, Nicole, for asking about the recording, because I know that I'm sure is a question many other people had as well, because this conference has been very strong, meat and potatoes, details heavy with a lot of great business information. So all the sessions have been recorded. They will be made available to each of the attendees after this is over. So one question, and either of you can take this or jump in, but it says, I have to ask a question that always comes up. How can I get financing when I have no money to put into the business?
And are these for me or everybody involved here?
Either you or Capri, either one.
Either way.
I tell members, okay, yeah, I'll go first on this one. I tell members to, you can explore options, home equity line of credit. I know getting started are some of the toughest years, so you can even look at doing a personal loan. I know there's some lenders out there, that do the startup businesses. You might have to kind of just suck it up, pay a high interest rate there for a little bit, and then look to refinance once you get established a little further. But that is a very common question. I get that a lot.
Yes, here at Truist, we do offer SBA loans, so that is another aspect of looking into some funding too.
Okay, and remember, if you have a question, just throw it in that Q&A feature of Zoom and we will get that answered, especially if there's a follow-up question too. But we will move on to the other one. So other questions that do come up, I need financing, but I'm a new business. Lenders want me to be in business for 2 years sometimes. How do I find the financial opportunities for initial startup? And that's always a frustrating question for people.
Just like Jonathan said earlier, there is the option to look at a home equity line, pull out the equity in your house. Of course, You always want to, the purpose of the loan or line of credit is for your business. You want to pull the funds from a business standpoint, but I know here some of the workaround we have is if you are currently also working a full-time job, it can still provide W-2s or pay stubs from that job that would still be able to support the repayment of the line of credit. We can use that as an option as well.
Yeah, same with coastal. I know I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, if you have other income that can support the loan request, then we can finance up to $50,000 for that.
Great. All right, we have another one coming in. Can you explain the personal guarantee a little bit more as it relates to an LLC or corporation? Would you lend to the person and not the business?
With us, no, the loan is written in the name of the business. You just sign a form stating that should the business not be able to repay the loan, then you would personally be responsible for the loan balance. So we still report to the credit bureau in the name of the business. It's not reported in your personal name. But should the loan default, then we can technically hold the guarantor responsible for the balance.
We operate the same way.
Okay. And I know a lot more questions come up about like, well, but what about me specifically? Or what about my business situation specifically? So as with all of the other speakers, please reach out to either Capri or Jonathan specifically about your specific situation. And I'm sure either or both of them would love to talk to you about that, love to help you out, and love to kind of dig in with you and your business to figure out what's the best scenario for you, what assets do you need, what connections they might be able to help you make to help your business get off the ground, scale if you need to, whatever the case may be, or wherever you're at in your business. I know both of them would love to help you with that. So if there are no other questions, I will bring Suleen Walker back up to finish us out and close us out.
Well, thank you so much, Jonathan and Capri. I'm going to say that I was very excited and looking forward for this specific session because we sometimes feel like our business owners have that fear of going directly to the branches and say, am I going to be ready? I'm going to be rejected. So this session, we want to show all of you that there is a person behind the bank or coastal. There is a friend that you can find. There's no need for you to feel fear. They're there for answering any questions that you might have. So please take advantage of that. Remember, on our platform, you're gonna find their point of contact for you to reach them out. You can see this was normal people trying to inform you as much as possible for you to find opportunities. And that's the important thing today. Each of our speakers came to not only give you resources and to inform about what they're currently doing or how you can benefit from your business, but also to let you know that they are like any other person ready to help you. There is no fear for you to reach them out. So take advantage of that point of contact that you will find on our platform. It's been such a great day to share this whole conference with you. Remember, this conference will be recorded, so you are going to be able to watch any video, any session later. If you missed something or you were not sure about like something that you hear, don't worry, this is going to be available for all of you. And at the same, I do want to invite all of you to visit our virtual exhibits and our vendors. They have great information there. You will be able to also connect. A couple of them have Zoom active, so you will be able to go there and enter and ask questions directly. Again, thank you so much for everything, to our sponsors for making this happening. Remember that thanks to you, our program can continue working and serve minorities and especially women. So thank you so much for being here today, to all our speakers and each of you. And especially, I want to say thank you to Christine and Sydney. You cannot see Sydney, but thanks to Sydney, we have all able to connect today virtually. You know, how crazy is that we thought that on 2021 we'll be having a virtual conference. I think that that's great. I know a couple of you are connected from your couch. I know a couple of you are connected from your cars, from your office. So how cool is that? I think that this new era had bring us challenges, but at the same time, opportunities. So let's that to embrace our business. Let's that to be an opportunity for us. So thank you so much to all our speakers, Sydney, for making all of this happening, and Christine for helping us to keep the excitement and engagement with all our participants and speakers.
Sure thing. And real quick, Su-Ling, we had one question come in just asking again where the contact information for the speakers or representatives are if they want to reach out to them.
Yes, you will be able to find them on the platform in the agenda. You will be able to click there and find their emails, their phone, which business are they representing. And also when we send the link for the recording, we're gonna be able to share that information with you. If you're not able to find it for any reason, feel free to send us an email. We'll be happy to share that information as well. I have a couple questions here. Don't forget to check out the bonus. Oh, yes. Don't forget to check out the bonus session, guys. We have two pre-recording bonus session. One that it will explain you the importance of diversity inside your business and inside any negotiations that you might have. And also we have a bonus session of you get updated with your tax according to COVID-19. Remember, we're in tax season, so you must be informed with all the changes and the benefits that you might get this year. So you can check on that as well. Like I say, all the conference is going to be recorded, and you will be able to hang out in the platform all day. So don't worry about that. And thank you again for everyone to connect today with us. Have a wonderful day.